Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good morning. My name is Muhammad Nafis bin Abdul Aziz. Today I would like to discuss about a scenario which is cyberbullying scenario. The overview about the scenario is Adam, a top student and an athlete, stopped attending school for 3 consecutive weeks after being cyberbullied on TikTok. Negative comments and messages such "I hate you" and "I don't want to see you" from an anonymous account affected him deeply. This caused him isolation and make him feel sad and don't want to go to the website. The account was later revealed to belong to his former friend, which is Ali, leading to concern and reduced class attendance overall. After you research and heard this story, it is a very sad and unexpected ending story. This is because how could a close friend do such a thing to his own friend, his former best friend? Didn't he think first before doing it? I don't want to talk about the story further, but I want to discuss how different styles of writing affect the tone. Actually, there are 3 types of text have been written, which is formal, supportive, and developmental. Let's go to the other slides, which is incident report. First, this text use objective and impersonal tone. For example, this matter certainly worried the teachers and the school, shows concern without personal feelings. And the other ones use this also. This matter caused conflict among the teachers. This sentence report facts rather than emotions. Second, it's use formal connectors and structure sentence. Phrases like therefore, this matter caused conflict, and after investigating, help organize ideas logically. This habit is a typical of formal writing. Next, it use precise and formal vocabulary. Words such truancy, conducting several studies, and the cause of the decrease. These words sounds more academic and specific compared to casual language. Then, this text also follows a report style structure. This sentence presenting events step by step. For example, it starts with a problem that's explained. Then the investigation and ends with the resolutions. This logical sequencing makes the text, which is the incident report text, sound formal and well structured. Let's go to the next slide. Restorative conference text. This text creates a safe and respectful environment style by clearly stating the purpose of the meeting in the sentence to understand what happened and repair the harm. This helps all participants feel comfortable sharing their thoughts without fear of being judged. And then the script also help each person express their feeling. For example, Adam shares how the negative comments affected his emotions and motivation, while his friend admits his mistake and expresses regret. This open communication shows the feel of empathy and supports emotional healing. And then this text also show empathy and concern. Adam's parents expresses worry about his his emotional well-being, and the class representative explains how the situation affected the class. These responses demonstrate that Adam is not alone and the others care about him, care about how his feeling is. Then the script encourage taking responsibility and making amends. For example, the friend apologized sincerely and promised to change his behavior, which this supports rebuilding trust and repairing relationships. Okay, next slides. Student reflection text. Okay, this text explain aware of underlying issues. For example, especially after discovering the negative comment and messages through social media. This shift from confusion to understanding. This behavior shows cognitive development in our brain. And then this reflection also uh, highlight empathy. For example, at the beginning, the writer is concerned but uncertain. Later, they actively try to help Adam by visiting his house. This demonstrates the development of care, responsibility, and sensitivity to a friend's mental and emotional well-being. And then uh, there is evidence of problem solving and critical thinking. For example, the writer investigation the situation by checking Adam's social media, identifying patterns. This connect clues, and also this shows the ability to analyze a situation and draw conclusion. Last but not least, the text or the writer and classmates recognize that the behavior cyberbullying is wrong. This show social and moral development. As we already know, this reflects an understanding of accountability, justice, and the importance of maintaining respectful relationships. Let's go to the other slide, which is cohesion and meaning making. First, cohesion and organizing ideas. Cohesion refers to how well sentences and paragraphs are connected using linking words and consistent references and logical sequencing. For example, however, in addition, as an example, for example, firstly, and the others. In the reflection, events are presented in a clear order from noticing Adam's behavior to investigate the situation. This which leads to finally resolving the issue. Next, we go to meaning making and maintaining empathy. This relationship means how the text shows and gives significance to the events. In this text, it is just not describe what happened, but also explains why Adam, the main character here, behave the way he did. For example, he did not want to go outside of his room and stay inside the room for weeks and maybe days. By recognizing that Adam was affected by negative and comments and cyberbullying, the text shows and builds a deeper understanding of his emotional state. Okay, the third relationship of cohesion and meaning making is cohesion and professionalism in expression. This relationship contributes to professionalism by making the writing structured, clear, and easy to read. A well-organized narrative with smooth transitions appears more formal and thoughtful. Even when discussing sensitive issues, for example, like these issues, bullying, the text or the writer avoids overly emotional or aggressive language such ouch and the others. And the last relationship, which is meaning making and professionalism. The definition is it supports professionalism by showing reflection rather than mere storytelling. The writer interprets the situations, identify the main problem, which is cyberbullying, and highlights appropriate actions. For example, this lead to encouraging an apology. This demonstrates critical thinking and responsibility, which are important. I think it's so important in academic and professional context. To summarize all of these, cohesion helps structure and connect ideas or points or maybe the story clearly, while meaning making deepens or strengthens understanding and emotional impact. I think together they ensure that the writer ensure that the text is well organized, and we can or the reader can understand the text easily without thinking deeper. This four relationship is important in making the text easy to read. After all we have analyzed, it is found that this is the way a teacher communicates or teach when teaching his students or her students. Actually, there are many and various methods used to adapt to the teaching atmosphere. In fact, the way a teacher speaks affects the attitude of his students or affect the way the students behave. For instance, when a firm intonation is used, the students will feel threatened and follow the instructions. And then the other example, to soften the students' heart, to make their bow to our instructions, a low intonation is used. As an example, Adam, please keep quiet in low tone. But there are still many more methods that can be used by teachers or future teachers in the teaching progress. But the important point or thing here is for teachers to practice or to make this method habit, so they can apply the most accurate method in carrying out this process in order to reach professional level so that they can deliver the information easily and students understand the information that they learn.